What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Doughboy Don. I'm here to give you my review of Monday Night Raw. Man, this was a good show, man. Where to begin? Let's start with the first thing that happened. Chris Jericho had the highlight reel with Kevin Owens for the second time in a row. Talking smack about how Owens retained against Rollins. No thanks to help from him, Jericho, of course, as usual, helping Owens retain his title. And they said that due to Owens hitting Rollins with another powerbomb off the apron. Speaking of which, they need to ban that move. That move is deadly banned. Like, that move is serious. Like, for real, they need to put that on the ban list. That's needed there. So, they're going around, filming themselves. And then next thing you know, Roman Reigns walks out. And they start poking fun at him, saying, "Oh, I think it's funny that you call yourself the guy and this and that and the third." They keep poking fun at him. And they're just doing what they're doing. But then Reigns, he kind of like, "It's funny that you call me a joke." When really the joke is on you, Owens, because if it wasn't for Jericho, I mean, let's face it, you probably wouldn't even be champion. But if we look further back into it, Owens really doesn't even deserve to be Universal Champion. Not only has he had help in virtually every title defense from Jericho, if it wasn't for Triple H, whoa, way back then, dude, he probably wouldn't even be the Universal Champion to begin with. And first off, let me say, man, y'all better stop with all this longest reigning Universal Champion. Let me tell you something. When Finn Balor, the rightful Universal Champion, because that's why I'm calling him the rightful Universal Champion. Just like Seth Rollins was the rightful WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Y'all was quick to say, "Oh, he's rightful champion" and all that. It's mainly because y'all hate race. I don't care. He's still the rightful Universal Champion. Let me tell you something. Whoever got that title is gonna be hell to pay when the Demon King comes back. Believe that. But anyway, let me get off topic. Reigns said, "You know what? Owens, put your money where your mouth is." He challenged Owens to a match, saying that if I beat you, I get a shot at the Universal title at Roadblock. But that's probably not gonna happen because, yeah, I'm gonna beat you, but if you win, it's probably because he helps you. And Chris Jericho starts, "How dare you?" And he starts puffing up his chest, act like he about to do something, about to put him on the list. But in a surprising fashion, Owen shuts him down. And he's saying that, not only does he accept the challenge, but he said openly out to the world, "I don't need Chris." And Chris was looking like, "Oh my God, you don't need me?" Like, he was really hurt about that. And this is what needed to happen because I'm getting sick and tired of this, man. Let this man get a clean win. Let him fall with grace, man. Like, for real, like, I understand, that's your best friend and stand the third, but dog, let him take his L's, bro. Let him take his L's, please. And then it moves us to Braun Strowman, of course. Man, I'm getting sick of these squash matches for Braun Strowman. This time he squashed R-Truth. It was just filler. It wasn't anything impressive or anything. But Zayn came out in the end, tried to jump it from a high, but he got shut down. And then Mick Foley came out and a bunch of referees to stop Strowman from doing whatever he was gonna do. And then him and Zayn got into a confrontation because Zayn, got mad because Foley won't let him go. Foley's saying, like, "Yo, he's a monster. He's not an entertainer. He's an athlete. He's a monster. He'll destroy you." He's like, "How dare you?" Like, how many times people said, "Yo, you can't do this. You can't do that." And not only that, he was mad with the fact that he was even put in that match because of a punishment. And Foley was saying the only reason I did that was to save you, help you keep your job. Stephanie wanted to fire you because he didn't win the IC title for Miz back in Survivor Series. But I mean, come on, I was kind of expecting that from stuff. I'm surprised that she didn't get mad at nobody else from Team Raw because yeah, I mean they've won the tag teams and the women's, but yo, the men they fucked up. They lost, but hey man, it is what it is. So Zayn called him a hypocrite and called him out on his BS. And I don't know, it looks like it's not over yet between Zayn and Braun. We'll have to see about that. And the cruiserweights, we had Tony Nese going up against Cedric Alexander. I didn't know Cedric Alexander was from Charlotte, but yeah, he's a hometown hero, so he was going there. And then Tony Nese had Drew Gulak with him. I guess they're all buddy or whatever. And let me tell you, man, Cedric Alexander, he was looking good. It looked like he was gonna win the match, but unfortunately, there was a little bit of interference from Gulak. Didn't quite go down that way, and he lost, which is to be expected. Like if you're at your hometown, like it's not gonna go good. It never really goes good in your hometown. And then another note on the cruiserweights, it was Noam Dar against Rich Swann, who I absolutely love. I love Rich Swann. I like. I fuck with Rich Swann. He's cool. He was going against the Brian Kendrick, who was on ringside and commentating. He goes against him at 205 Live, the Cruiserweights new show, and I'm excited to see that match. But Rich Swann did win. Oh man, let me tell you, man, that kick he hitting on Dogwood, man, that mother was vicious, dog. That mother was vicious, man. But yeah, so Rich Swann going in 205 ready. You know what I'm saying? Got a little boost from beating Dar. Of course, he's 2 wins up on Brian Kendrick, so he coming in there with momentum, and I think he gonna get the title. That's just me. I think he gonna get the title. And then we see Chris leaving the arena, and he's about to jump into the car and go. When out of nowhere comes Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins comes and beats his ass, man. Oh man, it was vicious. They went all over the parking lot. Seth was throwing like a guardrail at him, just going in. And it ended with Chris Jericho getting pedigreed on top of the car. Sweet justice, man. Man, I was smiling when I saw that. Like, yes. Roman, yes. And then the next one was a kind of I don't know what you call it. I guess it would be a squash match, but it was a rematch between Rusev and Enzo. Except this time Enzo won by DQ because Rusev kind of low blowed him, which was kind of messed up, man. Like, dude, I just don't like how Enzo be taking these L's, bro, man. I like Enzo and Cass, man, but dude, I can't be having Enzo be taking no L's like that, dog, man. I don't like that, man. I don't like that, man. Yeah, and so we go to, I guess, it was supposed to be the main event of the evening, Sasha and Charlotte. So they come out at the gate heavy already, but to my surprise, it ended in a double countout with Charlotte retaining. But Mick Foley comes out and says, that's not how we're going to do it. As much history as y'all got, as much as y'all done went at each other and all the matches that y'all done had, this rivalry ain't going to end like this. So y'all can go in the back, rest up, you know what I'm saying, get ready, because later on tonight, which was indeed the main event, as it should have been, y'all gonna come back out and y'all gonna restart the match, but it's gonna be a Falls Count Anywhere match. So I'm hyped. For the first time in history, it's gonna be a Falls Count Anywhere for the women's title. Pumped. I was pumped. Yeah. And then we go to Reigns and Owens, which was a good match, a real good match. Owens came strong out the gate. Roman's Roman kept up with him, and it was looking real good. But of course, I saw it coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it was gonna happen. Reigns can't hold Owens. He can't hold Owens. Owens, you know what I'm saying? Got the speed. He'll get this move off, get this off, get that off. But nah, man, Reigns came at him, and it looked like he was gonna go for a pop up power bomb, or kind of like scoop him up and hit him with something. But nah, man, Reigns hit him with that spear. Got him. He's going on the roadblock. Of course, Kevin Owens tried to deny it, saying, "Oh man, it was a fluke. The only reason that he won was because Chris Jericho. All I could think about was Chris Jericho and how I was there for him. No, yeah, even though we have our issues and we were arguing, he's still my best friend. Really, bro? Really? You gonna sit up there, have us believe he's still your best friend? All right, man. Which leads us to one of the one of the best parts of the evening. Apparently, Michael Cole had an interview with Paul Heyman to finally talk about what happened. What happened at Survivor Series. My bad. I'm about to say something slow. Excuse me, but Paul Heyman was crying. I thought that was crazy. I was like, oh snap! Like he was taking his heart. And he was like, basically, you know, Uncle Cole's like, yo, what happened? And then, Paul Heyman said, basically, he said, yo, we fucked up. Like we made the mistake of not taking Goldberg seriously. I mean, yeah, okay, you can hit it with, oh, this is Goldberg. Come on. Man ain't been in the ring in 12 years. Dude. Like, come on. Basically, he was saying that they was expecting to walk in, make it quick, painful, do their thing, and leave. Simple as that. And it was true that Lesnar did, because people were saying, oh, man, Lesnar was hurt. I think some people were saying, like, even Goldberg was hurt. But they're saying that's the reason why it was like that, was because, there were injuries. Both of them had injuries coming into it. That's why it ended the way it did. But, Paul elaborated, like, I don't know if that was part of it, but Paul said that, Brock got hurt. His ribs got cracked or broken. But, you know what I'm saying? He said that, that was to be expected. Like, when you wrestle, man, hey, man, things happen. But he said that he wasn't ready for the guilt, for the humiliation, and all the jokes and the embarrassment. And so he said that Brock Lesnar is more dangerous than ever, because he said that in Brock's head, Brock's got something to prove. And so he said that, what's our next move? Well, Goldberg says that he's going to be in the Royal Rumble, or Brock Lesnar is going to be in the Royal Rumble. And I guarantee you that he said there's going to be one winner, one conqueror, one beast, 28 losers, and one victim, Goldberg. So it was announced that there will be two men entering the Royal Rumble. Of course, Goldberg, and now Brock Lesnar. So immediately, I'm hyped, because I don't know if this happened. I don't think it's happened. So for the first time, they both gonna be in it in the Royal Rumble. It's gonna be interesting. So I'm hyped. I'm real hyped. Which leaves us with the main event: Sasha versus Charlotte. Oh my God, this is a good match. This was like, I felt like this is the way Hell in a Cell should have went, man. Don't get me wrong, Hell in a Cell was good, but it was kind of Hell in a Cell was kind of screwy a little bit. But yo, they tore the house down. They tore the house down. For those of you traditionalists saying that oh, women shouldn't be doing this, y'all can, like, y'all need to watch this match, because they tore the house down, like, for real, for real.